grams of rice, 450 grams of water.
Right. How precise is that?
Right. Follow me. Bring it to the boil.
Bring it to the boil.
And I'm just gonna be a bit rude and put a little bit of salt in.
Perfect.
It's gonna have salt in the seasoning, and then lid on. As it comes to the boil, you take it off the heat, but you've got to wait for it to.
So as soon as it comes to the boil, you don't need to leave it for a while. No, not let the boiling.
No, just as soon as it comes up, I'm going to switch it off the heat.
And then it continues to absorb.
Yeah, and then you just let it cooks itself. And.
That's a nice watch, Dave.
Thank you. There. And switch it off the heat.
Coconut milk with ginger. I do.
You said put ginger.
I put a chunk of ginger with coconut milk in my mouth.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I'll leave that for about half an hour. So rice vinegar for about 400 grams. For 400 grams of rice, I'm going to put about 90 grams of rice vinegar.
Just because you're guessing.
I'm kind of guessing, yeah. So I'll put, take this up to about 125. Sugar. Needs quite. I know it's 130. God, sod it.
Should we watch something in English?
There you go. And give it a big dollop of salt. Yeah. And I'm going to put a bit of mirin in. This is like a sweet rice seasoning. Yeah. See that's all. That and I'll just put a teeny bit of fish sauce because you want it tasting a little bit fishy, but not too much.
So you've now gone to 144 grams.
Yes, and then it goes on the hob. And the idea is just heat it just enough to melt, to dissolve the sugar. You don't actually want to cook it. You just want to
just dissolve it.
If you get your whilst it's heating, if you put your nose over it, it takes your head off. It's all the vinegar gone.
I can smell it.
Yeah. Acid.
Yeah, it's really.
I can smell it here.
There you go. So that's it. That's.
Smell that.
Okay. Oh, what's in there?
Sensible is, I would say, it's got to be at least.
Be gentle with it.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So what we're doing is we're mixing the rice with the
Sweet and sour sauce.
the seasoning, yeah. And it's very important to do it in a non-metallic bowl and a big bowl as well.
Why is that?
Because you want to, it will become evident. So the rice has been sort of like steaming itself under its own steam for the last, 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour. And theoretically, there you go.
Wow.
None of that is crunchy at the bottom, and it's all perfect. This is my patented technique. So what you now do is I'm going to break up the rice. So you have to be kind of slightly gentle in that you don't want to break the grains of rice. You just want to get them, you want to separate them, and then do it's nice and it's still warm. And you get the just pour A little bit of the old seasoning on, and then and you kind of need to fan it. What?
Ding.
Camera woman.
Stay focused.
You have to fan it.
Say David.
David?
Yes.
David?
So this is the consistency that we want, nice and kind of good. And then what I'm going to do, because we don't need it yet, I'm just going to put the lid on. Stop it. Like that. See?
Just keep it warm.
No, not to keep it warm, just to keep it moist.
Alright.
Right. So I'm going to toast some sesame seeds, which
Black sesame seeds. I've never seen those before.
we can get them in Japansata in Piccadilly, or just go online and get them delivered. So that's plenty, just in case. It's about like,
They're good for the actual outside.
yeah, let's get it under heat. And it's difficult to tell when they're already black.
Just go by smell.
I think I'll
Just go by the smell.
Alright. I think they're not receiving the same amount of heat, that's why.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Clever dings. What are you, some kind of scientist?
That's when my scientist sides come out. Very rarely, you know, be useful.
A sushi roll is about this long,
Okay.
right? But you don't really want to have big long bits like this, so I do half of a sushi roll like that, and then I double it up in the sushi.
You get it?
I do.
Normally I'd cut them into like that, but actually what I'm going to do today, because as it's you, Kate, we're going to cut these up into little fine juliennes.
Why is that?
Just because it's nice to do it that way. Then we can stack as much as we like in.
Okay.
Three.
Behold mint. So I'm just going to chop this up. So what you're doing here is we're going to do the same treatment with the cucumber. So they kind of
Crab stick is similar length to the cucumber you just chopped.
oh,
Good job.
skills.
We're predicting, yeah.
And can I just ask, what have they done to the salmon and the tuna to make it sashimi?
Well, it's a certain cut
Okay.
of the fish.
Right.
So it's like this will be like the equivalent of the fillet. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the fillet, and it's cut in it, and it's cut in this way. It's nice and thick, so you can cut it that way, or you can cut it that way, and you can get lovely big slices. It'd be great. So the way you cut fish
I absolutely adore this.
is you do a little slice about that much. You don't do a sawing action. You do a single cut. Otherwise, you start tearing the fibres. So,
Okay.
so like that. One go. Okay.
Okay.
I'll do it again.
Nice and
So-
thin.
Yeah, nice and thin. So the same thing. I'm just going to slice that. Actually, so that time, rather than pushing down, I've run out of steam. So I'm just going to go back again. Finish it off. Same direction.
Oh!
Okay.
Watch this. Watch what Dave's doing. Watch.
Why?
Because this is actually difficult, harder to cut than.
In one go?
Yeah.
Really?
But is it?
Three.
So this is going to be the stuff that's going to be dolloped on top of the spicy tuna rolls. This is Japanese kupi mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise with MSG in it. Yeah, and it tastes bloody lovely, as you would imagine. Oh, it's new, so it tastes like salad cream, but without that awful feeling that you're eating salad cream. Just And so this is hot chili sauce.
Don't move, don't move. Don't move. Okay.
And what's this bit for?
This is going to go on top. This is going to go on top of the tuna. The tuna rolls, to make them spicy tuna rolls. So this is avocado. Just cut that round there. Okay, and then what we do, you don't cut it the slices as you put them in, as you'll see later. We just cut slices out of the thing, so you just have that ready like that.